So he knows obviously who our Gavin is. We are both super excited. We've been super excited. A little bit about how we cast this guy. This might be a little bit of a hint for people who are in the Discord. Um, we were looking through headshots online about mid-July, like July 10th, July 15th, somewhere thereabout. And I actually found this guy's headshot on backstage.com, and I was immediately struck by, like, wow, he really looks like Gavin. And really, I mean, he's even dressed in his headshot kind of like Gavin. And I sent his headshot to Maximilian, and I was like, this one, what about him? And Maximilian writes me back and says, I'm with my friend Steve right now, and Steve knows him and says he's really chill and really awesome, really talented. And so serendipitously, we happened to have sort of a mutual connection with this actor that I had stumbled upon. And that eventually led to us directly reaching out to him and asking him if he was interested to audition. Thank you, Pillow Bro, for subscribing. So we reached out to him, and he was very enthusiastic. He wanted to audition and read the script and stuff, and his auditions were great. And then we did a callback, and by the end of the call, he was cast. Me and Maximilian both really enjoyed talking to him, and also he had really great performance, in his callback, especially like against Maximilian when they read together. And so we were really excited to reveal that our new Gavin is named Christopher Trindade. He does go by Chris, so it's okay to call him Chris. Anybody who's in the Discord knows that I actually did share this with you guys a few weeks ago. I was like, hey, like, this is one of the people that I'm looking at. So if you're in the Discord, you're probably pretty excited that this actually worked out. If you're not in the Discord, then you're completely surprised. This is something you never expected. Yes, Lady Faucus, we got the guy. And what's funny is, like I said, I mean, this was the headshot that I saw. So this is the first time I ever saw him and was like, wow, he's even dressed like Gavin in his headshot. So this is not cosplay. Like, this is literally, oh, Hazel said he posted before I announced. I was worried he would do that, actually. I talked to him this morning, and I was like, you could make a post too. But at the same time, I know he's really busy today and probably doesn't have a whole lot of, like, free time to work with, and you can't schedule posts on Instagram, so he probably just went ahead and did it. But yeah, go give him some love at Trendabago on Instagram. Yep, that's his username handle. It's really cute. And also, here's another pic and another link for you guys. He's also in a band, and it's called The Minute Before, and you can find them on Instagram as well. I believe he's the guitarist. But yeah, we are super excited. I'm getting a lot of questions. I respect those eyebrows. Is he a fan of DBH? No. He's a very big video game fan from what I can tell, but he showed us his video game collection actually on the callback, and it seemed to be mostly like Nintendo and retro stuff. He has heard of DBH, but he's never played it. Who is taller, Maximilian or Chris? Chris is almost the canonical height for Gavin, so he is shorter. We limited the height call for Gavin between 5'8" and 5'10", and Chris is in that range, because we wanted to make sure that Nines is at least 3 inches taller than Gavin, like the canon. So yeah. He might end up playing it. I don't know. We have a very vigorous shoot. So I don't know. I don't know if we'll have time to play it. Maybe eventually. The other thing about Chris is that he does live in New York, which is pretty far from us. It's a short plane flight, but I mean, it's not like he lives around the corner and can come drive to see us the way Maximilian can. So I don't know how much future stuff after DE is really going to be able to happen, but I will tell you that Tina and possibly Ada are also going to be New Yorkers, so it's gonna be a situation where like he and then like the Tina and maybe the Ada are gonna be in New York together. So like he could possibly like meet up with Tina like later after D because they live in the same city. But for us, like here in the Southeast, like we live like 900 miles from New York or something like that. Like it's like a 14-hour drive. I don't know. Um, Welcome to Team Christopher. Yeah, it's interesting how many actors were musically inclined, even like other ones that I saw submitted. And yeah, we do have a lot of New Yorkers. Are his eyes brown or green? They're both hazel, I think. They're not brown. They are sort of like an off brown, either like a hazel or like an amber or like a green. I wanted to make sure that Gavin, even though that's not necessarily like Gavin's eyes are gray, I wanted to make sure they weren't just, brown. I'll go back to that first pic. So yeah, at Trinbago on Instagram, go send him some love.